includes a number of things. You're talking about oranges and all the different citrus that you see typically when you go to the grocery store. Okay, there's a number of them that that used to be in the citrus, like kumquats and things like that, that aren't considered citrus anymore. I don't believe. I have to check to make sure. But most of the things that you see that have what we consider citrus fruit, and not botanically speaking, because obviously if it's a citrus fruit, it's a citrus plant, but the things that we've traditionally thought of as citrus are in the citrus genus. Okay, so oranges, I believe satsumas, some things like that. I'd have to check and make sure exactly what's in there, but for the most part,
smells good.
Yeah. Okay, I just rubbed some oil in my hands there on accident, but it does smell good. All right, so if you've got fruit on a tree, the odds are good that you're going to be able to identify citrus. If you don't have fruit, which by the way, does anybody know what botanically this is? It's a berry. Yeah, botanically this is a berry. Hesperidium, I believe, is the botanical term for it. I think it basically just means a flattened berry. Okay, so this is a berry. But the main thing that I want you guys to know for identification purposes, because if I brought this in without fruit on it, I'd still like for you to know it, is that this petiole, first of all, you got a really glossy green, very dark green leaf. It's typically there aren't a whole lot of problems with the leaves. You can get some diseases and some insects that come in and cause some issues, but a lot of times you'll find really just nice dark glossy green leaves. All right, they can be more rounded than this. They can be even a little bit more pointed, more acuminate tipped than this. So the leaf shapes are variable, just like the fruit are from citrus to citrus. But the one thing that is constant from foliage standpoint on all citrus is that the petiole is winged. Okay, so you see this is not a real good, but you see a winged petiole there. So this is actually the petiole, and you see that it almost looks like part of the leaf has been flanks either side of the petiole. All right, you guys see that over there? Okay. You'll also notice that at each node, you guys know what a node is. Mm-hmm. At each node, subtending that node, there'll be a spine or a thorn. Okay, and that happens on most all citrus. There are a few that are that I believe that's where that's lacking, but for the most part, that happens there. All right. The other thing is that sometimes, depending on which one it is, and since I've got that other citrus oil on my hand, it might be hard, but sometimes if you break the leaf up and you smell it, it smells quite citrusy. All right. This one's kind of faint, if you can smell it at all. And then you see that these branches and stems they're sort of irregular as far as the shape's concerned. They're a little clubby. All right. So, and this mottled bark is typical of citrus as well. So once you get a citrus tree that is a little bit older, a little bit more mature, you get this mottling of the bark. Well, what I mean by mottling is sort of a camouflage effect almost, different colors. All right, but typically the new growth, the new stem growth is green. Okay, questions?